Alrighty. Are we ready, boys? You also dropped your.
Nice.
Right
The
here.
one at NTG.
All right.
Oh, there it is.
What is going on, guys?
What?
Welcome.
What?
What? Oh.
Yeah, you didn't even ask.
Did you
me.
want?
No, you didn't even ask. You guys ready yet? No, you just went,
Yeah.
hey, welcome.
All right. One clap. Hi, welcome to the Anything and
Bastard.
Everything
You took my
podcast.
intro. Fuck you. No, I get to intro this one.
I don't know. I think I was the one that started introducing,
Yeah.
and then I'd be like, "I'm Dustin." You just started doing it out of nowhere last
Well,
time.
it's, you do the intro, then he knows.
Yeah,
He
and
do
then
the
you start-
rules, and
yeah.
I just say my name.
Yeah.
It works like
I
that.
always went, "Hi, welcome to the Anything and Everything podcast. I'm Dustin,"
I'm Devin.
I'm Chad.
and then you explain the rules. That's what.
Okay.
That's the way it was.
Yeah, it's always been like that.
Except
since
last
day one.
show, and I'm just like, "What?"
Alright.
Clip.
We can take turns. I don't care.
Yeah, why don't we do that? Because you introduced it last time.
No, you did.
No, you did.
No, you literally cut it.
I'm the one that literally fucking edited the podcast earlier today. I know who the fuck did it.
It was Dustin.
Yeah.
No, it was Devin.
No, it was him. He's trying to gaslight both of us that I am the one that did it. You fuck nut.
Why would you want a fucking nut?
You're a fuck nut.
Why would you want a fucking nut?
I'm not saying that I want a fucking nut. You're gonna fucking nut, you fuck nut.
I busted a nut? Is that different?
That's great.
Oh my
Fucking
god. All right, let's get this going.
Yeah. What is going on, you guys? Welcome to the Anything and Everything podcast, where we literally talk about.
Anything and everything. Sorry, I'm looking at the comments.
So, right off the top, don't mind us. We are
Comments.
moderating for TikTok. We do our live streams on TikTok. If you guys want to join in on the conversation, especially if it piques your interest or whatever that we're talking about, you can join us on our live stream. Saturdays at around 7, 8 o'clock. We'll definitely also link it in our TikTok live as well. And I will also put in the description below, so that way that you guys can also.
Isn't it like and
Is-
subscribe right here?
No, it's down.
Oh, it's
not
down?
It's
Is
down.
it like right
It's
here, or
always
is it
down.
always?
No, it's like way below the video.
Way down.
Like, way down.
Like,
Like
if,
way
if
down?
we were gonna go down, it would be like going down.
Yeah. It would be 6 feet underground is how bad it would be.
Like you
So,
might have to take an escalator to get down to it.
Yes.
I think
Okay.
I'm Mr. Bean every time.
But yeah, we
No,
do our
Austin
live
Powers.
stream so that you guys in the audience
What's
can
up?
also
Who wants to join?
join in on the conversation. This week's episode, we
Tiny Donnie. Rawr. One
yes,
more.
that's also Tiny Tiny Rawr.
Okay.
So for those of you guys that don't know, on TikTok, if we get sent a Tiny Diny, we say Tiny Diny Rawr.
Tiny Danny Rawr.
So if you guys think it's fun, if you guys want to send us Tiny Dinies or whatever that you guys want to send us on TikTok, you guys can find us, like I said, live on TikTok every Saturday. Episodes will probably come out every Wednesday.
What's up, Buddha?
I actually get stuff.
Buddha Buddha.
Done.
Oh, that's Buddha Buddha.
Yeah. And so
I
yeah.
like Buddha better.
How you doing, boys?
Good.
Good.
I'm concerned.
Emotional roller coaster right now.
He's off in his own little world.
He
over there.
is.
I have a lot going on. A lot going on.
Tiny Donnie. Rawr.
Yeah. So what you got going on over there, bud?
A lot of it's personal, but mostly my daughter's here, so I've been spending time with her.
Oh, Tiny Donnie. Rawr.
Okay.
I had to do one for you there, bud.
Is this Deja doing this shit?
It is Deja.
I love you, Deja. Thank you. Hey,
So,
Yeah.
on tonight's episode of the Anything and Everything podcast, we are actually going to be talking about
Hi,
New
Danica.
Year's. We're going to be talking about New Year's resolutions and about kind of mental health. This is a really hard time of year for a lot of people. And so I know that I've suffered with mental health in the past.
What's your hustle?
I know that I've suffered with mental health in the past big time. I know Devin has and Chad has too.
I've literally dealt with my mental health for the last like probably 2 or 3 months now, just
Right.
because of my work that I used to work at. But now I got a better job, so now my mental health is actually doing pretty good. So,
Mine's not
That's good.
work, it's just
Life.
everyday life.
right.
So, the New Year's resolution thing, people make them and then they don't stick with them.
They'll
I'm
do
one
them
of
for like a
those.
few months. and
They'll
then
do them for a
stop.
few months.
Like, no, going to the
They don't
gym,
actually,
eating healthier, that sort of thing, and then they'll stop.
and
Like
they
your
don't,
coconut water.
they,
I told you it was coconut.
He told me it was lime.
no, he said
It was
cucumber water.
Or cucumber water, I mean. How is it? Sorry.
It's fine. It's water. Tastes like cucumber. Why would you do to it?
Nothing.
Stop trying to gaslight me because it's not gonna work.
I put cucumbers in the water. That's
Oh,
what I
you
did.
didn't go and get like.
No, that's
life.
actual homemade cucumber water.
Anyway, back to our subject.
Well, he brought up health, so
I mean, that's fair.
Anyways.
I'm gonna say right now, the first New Year's resolution that I have is I'm going to start folding my laundry right after I pull it out of the dryer. I know it's gonna be a hard one for me.
Same, I have a problem with that too.
What, pulling out?
No, I don't.
Boom! Got it!
I don't have a problem with that, but
Cool, neither do I.
no. So that
Neither
being
do
said, do you have that issue too, where you don't fold your laundry right
No,
now?
he has a
Dryer?
Yes, 100%.
Oh yeah. So that's the New Year's resolution.
And your wife yells at you for it too, huh?
No. No, she doesn't.
Eh.
No. Yeah. So we're gonna get away from that personal part of the life.
Whoa, sorry. I didn't mean to bring it up like
Yep.
that.
So another one of my New Year's resolutions is going to be getting back in the gym a lot, due to the fact that when I shattered my leg, I lost all muscle in my right leg, and I quit going. I had to do physical therapy and everything. I'm slowly building my muscle back up in my right leg, and right now I'm at a point where I can't go to the gym if I'm not exhausted. But lately it's the busiest time of year for me,
Oh, yeah.
so I'm constantly out on the road and I get real drowsy.
Yeah.
So when I get home, I don't want to do anything. I want to go to sleep.
Yep.
So I at that point, I just got to get to the point where I can get my
Thank you for the heart.
thanks for the heart. Who sent that?
I don't know.
Deja.
Was it David?
Sounds Deja sounds hard.
Thank you. And then I was at 181 pounds when I broke my leg. I'm actually sitting at 190 right now. I started
That's not high
gaining.
school weight.
I started gaining weight.
Right.
So
And not the weight that you want.
no, because like I was 181 pounds, 15% body fat. I guarantee I'm at like a 30% body fat right now.
Right.
Which I haven't been since for about 3 years. So I need to get back to the gym and start working out again. And then I want to get my car fixed and get out of debt, because
Yep.
hospital bills are expensive, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I'm at $20,000
Yeah.
in medical bills compared to the 220,000. So thank God for health insurance.
Right.
Right.
Well, I actually called up the finance place for my car, and do you know how much I still have to pay off?
2,000.
Yeah.
We
Uh,
talked about this,
Well, I know, but
but it's for the podcast.
yeah,
Like,
So-
you could have just said $2,000.
yeah. But like, you know how shitty of a memory that you have too.
No, I don't. My memory is actually really good.
Are you kidding me?
Except when it comes down to like.
Thank you, Deja.
Okay. Well, it's on chat anyways.
Right. But yeah, anyhow,
What was I talking about?
you were we were talking about
My memory.
yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
joking.
Yeah.
That's why
But no, like I have up until like July to get it paid off. Well, in July to get it paid off for my car.
I mean, why not put $1,000 down on tax
Because I don't have
returns.
$1,000.
On
Well, tax returns, so because,
Technically, you just pay it up on tax season.
well, yeah, but because my wife didn't work for like a good majority of the year, if not like all, like, yeah, a good majority of the year, and she just started working like 6 months ago, it's like, we're not gonna see anything back. Because she's gonna have to own, so.
Sorry.
So, for those that missed it, I'm going to say it, because I know a couple people that do this. Tax babies.
I mean, it's better saying than what I said.
It definitely is. They're called tax babies. You have a child for the purposes of taxes, and
Well,
you
yeah.
get that extra oomph.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
So, that's a horrible, horrible reason to have a child.
well, yes, it is,
Oh, yeah.
so.
Rip for
yeah.
my dog Biscuit.
Brisket.
Brisket? Oh. I just saw that. Ah, yes.
Who's,
No, no. It's getting
But-
kind of weird though.
Yeah,
Just leave it.
do we just wanna go down the line and just say what our New Year's resolutions are?
I mean, I talked about 3 of mine.
Yeah.
If you guys want to talk about a couple of
Mine
yours,
would be definitely getting my daughter and my cousin. That's my main focus right now.
I know you're going through a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Wait a
always
minute.
here for you.
Getting my daughter and trying to do better in life.
Yeah, solid.
Yeah,
Whatever
I like
comes
it.
along later will come along.
Mine, I don't care what anybody says. When you're a parent, I'm a father. When you're a parent, the biggest thing is when it comes down to your New Year's resolution, you don't always want to think about yourself. I always, so for the past 6 years, I've always had the New Year's resolution to be a better human being, not for me, but for my kid.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you guys knew this, but I'm an asshole.
No.
Really, you don't say.
When did we find this out, Devin?
I guess just now.
I know.
Yeah. So I'm not. I'm an asshole, but I'm a lovable asshole. Like, I'm the type of asshole that's gonna give his shirt off his back to help somebody out.
Just don't piss him off.
Then you get dogged on. Or if your name's Chad, because it's the name Chad.
Right.
I love you, buddy. But honestly, Chad is probably one of my best friends. These two are definitely my best friends. Another one of them is going to be coming in the door in about 30 minutes when he shows up.
He said 13.
He said 13.
Yeah, 13.
About 13 minutes ago.
Probably like 20 minutes ago.
So,
Oh shit, wrong one.
that being said, it's always to do better, to teach my son to be better than me. I'm going to tell you now, my son is probably one of the sweetest, most caring kids you would ever meet.
Yeah, he's,
So-
he's a good kid.
But yeah,
Really?
there's
Really?
a comment that says, I normally
Really?
swipe left on Chad's.
I'm not that bad of a person.
He's really not. He's really lovable. If you can
If-
get past snoring.
And my gas.
Oh my god. We're not getting on this. Bunny trail. So, yeah, that's, I always have that New Year's resolution to be a better human being. And, from where I was at 6 years ago, 7 years ago, I'm definitely a much better human being than what I was. I'm more tame than what I was. So.
Dude, that's a help to Danica, too.
Oh, Deanna's definitely helped me.
Oh, yeah.
She keeps me in mind.
Yeah, I would say for me, a few of my resolutions would have to be, like you said, going to the gym
What's that
more often,
thing
because because of the way that my mental health was when I was at my job, because they switched my schedule to nights, so I wasn't able to go to the gym as often as I wanted to. So that kind of sucked. And then
Alex
my
is eating me out.
mental health as well as,
These should count. Thank you, Deja.
my mental health as well as my physical health was just tanking, and so I didn't go to the gym for quite a while.
See, and
And-
that was one of my biggest, like, picker-uppers was the gym, was
Right.
because it releases serotonin and
Yeah.
dopamine when you're actually getting the workout that you need.
Yeah.
You're exhausting your body, which makes it to where you don't think about the things that are going on. And my biggest love of the gym, when it came down to my depression, sorry, my nose is getting clogged.
D's here.
Wow, my favorite part of the gym is nuts.
Goddamn.
Cookie, what's up, buddy?
Hi, Cookie.
So,
And hello
uh,
back.
That release of serotonin and dopamine.
Hey, there's D's nuts.
What's up, buddy?
That release of serotonin and dopamine was my biggest like flex on going to the gym
Oh, yeah.
because it
How's it
did
going?
help me out. And then by the time I was at home, I could actually sleep. My insomnia wasn't acting up or
Right.
anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same for me too. Like, I love going to the gym because it released that dopamine hit, so it made me feel better than how I wanted it to be.
Right.
Because of the fact that I was in good grace with myself and seeing myself have that progression as well as me getting the happiness of actually going to the gym and putting in work for my body, and that would also help my mental health as well.
Exactly.
Because all the stress, all the anger, all the stuff that you just hold on to throughout the day, it literally goes away as soon as you start like
Oh, yeah.
lifting weights and going to the gym and doing stuff.
Especially when you're fucking stressed and angry.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, I listen to the angriest music sometimes
Yep.
when I'm at the gym,
Mhm.
and it's just to get me more angry.
Right. It's
And
to
then
get you
once you
more
start
amped.
And once you
Yeah.
start pushing that weight, it just starts going away with each press. It's the same thing if you go shooting. Like each
Oh,
trigger pull
yeah.
or each trigger squeeze, it's just a little bit of stress that goes away.
A lot of stress.
So that's why I love going to the gym. Damn, the whole squad's there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are. So
Cookies,
yeah,
D, great of you to finally make it.
Yep.
yeah.
It's a freckle past the hair, just so you're aware. The freckle.
I'm all set. I'm not getting up. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody on TikTok, do me a favor. There are 8 of you in this live right now. Actually, technically, there's 5. 5 of you guys in this live.
Yes.
I want you guys to share this, like it. Let's get to 10,000 likes. Wow, we're already at 4.3. So let's get to 10,000 likes so we can get on the For You page.
What was that for?
Tiny Diny, bro.
Oh shit, tiny. Rawr.
Okay. So back to it.
Back at it again, them boys.
What's your other one?
So definitely my other one would be for my mental health. I'm actually going to try and go to therapy sometime next year.
Whose turn is it now?
Tiny Diny. Rawr.
Wait, she's gonna go to decency.
Just talking about something super serious and it's like
Yeah.
just tiny tiny rawr.
Yeah. Talking serious, people. If you could wait a little bit, and now it's your turn.
Tiny tiny rawr.
That was supposed to be for Dave, or
Now it's your turn again.
that was supposed to be for D, because Deja only because he doesn't like it.
It's got to be done. So.
I
Yeah.
know.
And we all know that he's not gonna do it like last time.
Tiny
So
Diny
what,
Rawr.
we literally have like, give us a few minutes and we'll get to it. We'll have a little intermission.
But yeah, I actually want to go to therapy, not just for myself, but also for my wife's sake. So, cause she's like, oh, you need to go to, I was about to say, you need to go to the gym. You need to go to therapy, because you have a lot of
You don't need to go to therapy,
baggage
you just
that
gotta find your own
you
therapy.
can't just keep putting off on me, is the thing.
I don't believe in therapists.
Well, you don't have to, so.
I'm just saying, I'm just putting that out there.
Well,
Just
yeah.
let you know.
Like, therapy isn't for everyone, just like school's not for everyone, right, Dustin?
Yeah. Right.
Stay in school. If you don't, D's gonna come after you.
Nothing like having.
You'll never see it.
You said you never see it come. Whoa! That went from 0 to 100 fast.
Yeah.
But no, I want to stop being super angry all the time too. I feel like that therapy would actually help me to resolve my anger issues that I've had
There's other ways to deal with that.
accumulated. I do that, that still doesn't work.
What?
It works for about 5 seconds and then it just stops.
Well, it's 5 seconds of anger that you don't have.
Yeah,
Just too bad and then just keep
I
going.
know, that's true. Yeah, any whore. But yeah, that's definitely a goal that I want to have, is to go to therapy and see what works. I'm honestly not going to try and get medication because I really don't need medication. Because even with my wife, she was going to therapy, she was taking medications, and she was walking around like a zombie. And that's not to knock, and for TikTok and for YouTube both, I'm not saying that therapists will throw medication at you, just because that they're just gonna throw medication at you just to get them out of your face. Sometimes that happens, but not like all the time, as far as I'm aware. Obviously, do your own research, do whatever that you need to do, but as far as I'm aware, that stuff doesn't just really happen. Yeah, I would definitely say going to therapy is top on
I
my
want to
list of
drink
stuff
more
to do.
water. Please don't bore me though.
Waterboard.
Okay, Cookie. Okay.
D, what's your New Year's resolution, bro?
I don't make resolutions.
Why not?
I'm a day-to-day guy.
He really is. So
I mean,
that makes that actually. That's
Yeah,
valid as
and
fuck.
and for some people, they just don't have resolutions. And it's not the fact like, oh yeah, like, I want to better myself as a person, or I want to do this better, blah 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 blah. It's just whatever that you make it, just like what Dee said.
We
Like,
live to the next day.
yeah, just like whatever day comes by, it's like, you know what? Next time, I know not to get pissed off at the lady at the drive-thru at McDonald's. Like, like
you
just
also
because
learn
I'm having a
from
bad
that
day doesn't mean
too.
that they should be able to take it. So.
If you did make your resolution, would you actually stick to it?
If what?
If you did make your New Year's resolution, would you stick to it?
It depends on the resolution.
Fair.
Like going to the gym more often, drinking more water, staying healthier, or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, been doing that already, but like I said, I don't really like plan for anything like that. It's just kind of like a,
Kind of just happens.
Right.
Yeah.
just let it happen.
Right. And like even for me,
Go with the flow
my
pretty much?
my last day at work, I was on my way home, and I was just like, dude, I'm so happy and relieved that this is finally happening.
Seems
But
to
I
be
was
some
also
of those
talking to
stuff.
myself in the car, going like, I
Thanks,
need
Cookie.
to stop taking my anger out on my wife. And by that I mean like throwing attitude at her.
It's-
Not fists. Both
it's-
YouTube and
it's-
TikTok.
it's
I'm not
all like-
throwing fists, I'm throwing attitude.
You get mad at her, you're like,
No, I don't get it. No, I don't get mad at her. I get mad about the situation, and then I just like throw shade at her.
oh.
Kind of like that one day that I was mad, and I literally texted the group chat.
Yeah, when
Oh,
he
yeah.
was being
Yeah.
an asshole in the group
Yeah.
chat.
Right, and
And
that's
I
just
called
because
him.
that I was pissed off at the situation. I didn't get enough sleep that day, and whatever the case was. And
I
that's
remember
basically
what it
did.
was.
Well, yeah,
So do I.
I know.
So-
But yeah,
Chad, what's your New Year's resolution?
Told you.
Oh yeah.
How do you see yourself putting yourself out there to complete it?
Just talk to her every day and try to get closer to her as far as, or closer to state-wise as I can.
Closer to her borrows?
I meant to say, I was thinking so much right there, I was like, stop and just think about what you gotta say and say.
What's your New Year's plan? I'm not saying your name because of YouTube. I will stick with it. My New Year plans. What are they? I want to hear everybody's
everybody's New Year's plan is. I will go through and read them after a little bit, which moves us to our second part. One of the number one things that stops people from completing their New Year's resolutions is mental health.
Yes.
So,
And it's also the thing of, especially at the gym, because both me and Dustin are really big advocates for going to the gym. And we cannot stress enough that if you have a set goal, stick with it. And this goes for both YouTube and TikTok. Stick with your goal. If you have a goal, if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to build more muscle, whatever the case is, just stick with it. And you're not going to see results right away. And
It takes fucking forever.
Yeah.
It took me 6 months to lose some pudge on my belly and a weird ass diet that I put myself on. That I guess I looked like a what'd you call me?
I can't say it because it's not appropriate for either platform.
well,
I'll
you
say it.
make it
Um,
friendly.
I'll say it because
He was anemic.
I wasn't anemic,
I thought of
anorexic.
poach you. You're just,
I probably would not have bled to that. No, so
there was nothing left in you.
I went on this diet to see what it was like to have Crohn's disease and have to eat what they are able to eat.
Wasn't bad.
Dude, I ate crab every day. I ate crab, fish, and chicken every day. It wasn't bad at all.
So you basically live the life that
It's that
Trevor
word
went
starts
through.
with an E. It's not emancipated.
That's exactly it. Is what?
Not emancipated, but where you're just like super thin. So they thought that-
Anorexic.
No, it starts with an E. This guy can't remember what it was. Start talking, I forgot.
I will put it here.
So, right there, right where his titties are. So,
Immaculated.
no.
Mass emaciated.
Emaciated. Yeah, that's right. My
So,
bad.
I
I can't pronounce the word. My bad.
I got really sick
Emaciated.
because I was going to the gym every single night for an hour and a half to 3 hours every night. I was getting enough protein, but I wasn't getting enough other nutrients. I wasn't getting enough carbs. I lost a bunch of weight. 15 pounds in 1 week is what I lost, and it was because all I ate was grilled chicken, crab, and salmon. That is all I ate. I ate rice very little,
AK.
but I got sick. I had to go on a food bender where I would eat Big Macs, double cheeseburgers,
Supersize
burritos. Like
Yeah.
that's
Supersize
basically what I
me.
did. But D came over one day. I had my shirt off. I went outside. I think I was giving you something. Supervisor phone, because we were working together at the time. And he said that I looked like a World War II POW because of how thin I was. Like you
Yeah.
could see my ribs. It was bad. So I started eating a lot more, and then I started hitting the gym, and then I ended up getting a nice cut. I was getting toned, and I plateaued at 181. So the fact that I'm now at 190, it's kind of a blessing because now I can turn around and put that all into muscle. And yes, I will lose weight, but it's gonna be, I'm gonna get more big, more built,
More go.
more built.
More built, yeah.
Yeah, that would be the term, more built.
Yeah,
So
because if you're packing on weight, you're getting more built. But if you're losing weight but still like retaining muscle, that means that you're getting shredded.
Yep.
So
So, but with the mental health, our DMs, I'm gonna give these guys the sign in for the Instagram. So if you guys need to talk or need to figure something out to push yourself to keep going on with your New Year's resolution, please reach out to us on Instagram.
which I will also link in the description below,
If
so that you
you-
guys can follow us on there.
No, it's
If
up
you go to the profile of the Anything and Everything podcast on TikTok, it'll have the Instagram on there as well.
What just popped up?
It's a poll that I put up,
Oh.
do you like to read? And it's just over there, so who cares? So that being said, reach out to us on the Anything and Everything podcast Instagram page. I do not have a Facebook page set up yet. I do plan on getting it set up. But when you do that, please just know that we do have busy lives. We're all working from, what time do you go to work?
Pretty much from 7 till 3:30.
7 to 3:30. I work sometimes from 5 to 5, 5 to 7. Just 5 to 9. There's days where I work really long hours. He works
6 to
whatever.
yeah, pretty much.
So just know that we will get back to you guys. And if you guys do need help because you're having one of those mental crises, please do not hold it in. Talk to somebody.
Yeah, even if it's like, you know, your friend, your family member, there's definitely people to reach out to, and it doesn't have to just be somebody that you know either.
Believe it or not,
now,
Reddit has a great support page.
yeah, and there's also phone numbers that you guys can also reach out to as well. If you're having those crises and those issues. So yeah, that's always a thing that you can always look for, instead of like, you know, going to your family because they don't have time, or that they're not going to make time, or your friends. But definitely don't air out your dirty, or not your dirty, but don't air out your laundry out to a Walmart employee when you're checking out with your groceries, because that's not what they're there for. They're there to do their job.
I mean, I'm pretty
Go
sure.
to a barber. Barbers are great
Yeah,
listeners.
go to barbers.
I'm pretty sure
go to people that
Walmart
do
cashier
salons.
wouldn't really care
Um,
anyways, so.
Probably manicurists, pedicurists,
Yeah.
like people
If-
that do
if
nails.
they
Like, dude, like there's all
understand.
those services. Like, you can make really good friends. That's how I became really close friends with my wife's hairstylist. That was at the wedding. That did her hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's
So yeah, like, and you know, like those people, they're
Those
there
there.
for you. Like, they're there
Very
to like do
quietly.
your hair, do your
Very
nails, whatever.
It's
Like,
always quiet, I know.
that's just, you know, obviously if you don't know them that well, don't just start blurting this stuff out. But if you have a regular that you go and see, definitely start engaging with them a little bit more. Go like, hey, how do you feel about this type of thing, or whatever. Like, don't just do it after being there for like 2 months, because that's like way too forward of a thing. But yeah, definitely mental health is definitely a big issue, especially around the holidays, like especially New Year's. Like, my aunts went through depression around.
Oh, yeah.
I have a family
Around
member
holidays.
that, one of my family members doesn't like to celebrate Christmas, but they did this year because somebody came in town.
Right.
So I do have a question, or I do have something to say, because sitting here listening and just watching comments, if any of you guys have watched the Unsubscribe podcast,
Oh my god, they're great.
I listen to them every new episode I listen to. I just realized that our guest, D over here,
2 days.
is
Second time in a row.
the donut operator of the Unsubscribed podcast, just sitting there silent and stoic.
Not really saying much.
He would be the Batty Streams, and we would be Eli, because we just talk.
It's like,
Somebody should get in his word every once in a while.
I don't know, he gets in his word a lot, especially when he starts yelling.
See, I'm in your dad's house, so
I get it. So,
other than like somewhere else, I probably would. 'Cause-
didn't mean to do that. So if you guys could like and share our video, or our
We got another tiny dining.
stuff right now. I know Eric sent it, we got 2 more. I gotta do a tiny diny, and then you gotta do a tiny diny.
I already did one.
He already did it.
oh,
Yeah. So tiny diny, rawr.
tiny daddy rar.
It kills me so yeah, that's my spill for the night. But what do you guys have planned for next year? Like, what do you guys have going on for the first?
For the first?
Yes.
Nothing.
Nothing. Just chilling. Recovering.
Definitely recovering and seeing my daughter off.
Because like even for me, like I can't really do much. Like I'd love to go to the gym, but my mother-in-law's in town. That's the last day that she'll be here.
So,
Take her to the gym, bro.
so
yeah, right.
when I told
Be her spotter.
when I told my daughter's grandparents that I was gonna go drink my sorrows away tomorrow, she just laughed.
That is the last thing you want to do, Chad.
Well, I'm around people that I trust, so I can,
But still, that is.
or else I would never do it.
Okay, so
I'm just saying
with
you don't-
context,
And I don't drink very often. It's like
Right.
once in a while.
with context, we always have bits about this sort of thing, of like having goofs and gaffs and laughs about this sort of thing. Going like, yeah, I'm gonna go play in traffic, and like obviously
have done
they're-
that.
That would
yeah,
have
it's
that would
like
be fun actually.
yeah, and like we're completely kidding. We're not kidding. And
Well,
like
no.
Like, I'm gonna go do a backflip on a trampoline.
and
break
break
your
your leg.
Jinx, you owe me a soda.
You guys should just fucking kiss. No,
I mean,
God damn, that was great.
kiss?
Oh, whoa.
We're both like, okay.
Did you see that?
That's not.
Okay.
I'm like right here. So.
Perfect timing too.
You good there, buddy?
You just have to be in the middle of the sandwich.
Yeah. Here, Dustin.
Get the fuck D is backing away.
He's like, I'm just gonna be over here filming. Hub,
He's
here
like,
we come.
hold on,
Let's pull
let me
the
get my
phone up.
4K camera.
Look at this wide angle.
You gotta get that wide angle. You
With
gotta
the
get
angle.
splitter shots.
All right, so
You gotta get the camera that has like 1,000 shots on just one click.
yeah. So my son is actually going back home to his mom on the 1st. So
That's a bummer.
it is. But I get him this coming weekend again. So
She might as well just keep it every weekend. If it's gonna be like that.
well, it's because of the holiday season. It's definitely worked out in my favor.
Well, yeah, obviously.
So I'm not complaining.
I wouldn't either.
So that's what I'm doing on the 1st. I'm spending the rest of my day with my son, and then I'm going to have fun.
Yeah.
And then I'm taking you to the airport and bringing you back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
Just for
which
certain reasons.
then begs the question:
He's getting deported.
do you
Yeah.
guys?
Who?
What?
Not even illegal. Yet.
Listen, sir. I mean, if it's to a good country, I'm down. But if you're gonna put me,
Immigration.
No.
I'm right here. Take me.
Are we sending Marcelo Cock back?
Yeah, we're sending Marcelo.
No.
Marcelo got to go.
Hey, ho! Marcelo's got to go. Hey, ho!
Where you at on this one, Cookie?
I know I'm waiting
Where
for
you
Cookie's
at on
comment.
this one, Cookie?
So there's one of our friends that's in the live right now. We started a group chat between D, Chad, me, myself, and Cookie, and we found we were playing.
There you go.
Ah,
You
there it
spelled
is.
it right.
So we ended up playing a game. I don't even remember what game we were playing.
PUBG.
It was PUBG.
PUBG. No, I
And there
wasn't
was-
even in it.
There was a guy named Marcelo Cock that would not speak a lick of English to us.
Didn't you think he was like
He was Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern?
Yes. So then
That's
Eric is scrolling on the internet, and because he typed in Marcelo Cock, and that's the picture that popped up. And it looks almost identical to Chad. I will actually send it to you so you can put it in the.
No.
Yeah.
No.
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 It's the thumbnail.
I don't give a fuck.
Dog it on Marcelo
No.
Cock.
And you're not putting my face right next to it either. I don't give you permission.
No, it's just a picture of Marcelo Cock.
No.
Why?
Because
It's not your picture, so we have the right to do it.
you put it next to mine on you.
No, we're not putting your picture next to it. They see you right there.
Yeah, but they can always take it and go, yep, that's a Marcelo gun.
That's a Marcelo. Oh,
You
so
know what I'm about to do.
Cookie says he still has the picture somewhere.
find it and send it to me. So, so I have this thing. It's called Chad language. Chad
No,
words.
I have this thing.
I call it Chad
And
words.
he's trying to figure it out.
And it's almost impossible.
That's the
Does
point.
anybody know what a bladder bag is?
A bladder bag?
Yeah.
I mean,
Listen, I
have an
couldn't
idea
think of the
what
name
could
of
be.
it at the time.
What's a bladder bag? D, what's a bladder bag?
We got two different types of bladder bags. You got the ones in camelbacks, these pop holes.
I mean,
in
that's
Right.
fair
the
too.
bombs out of. Or
Right.
you got the little catheter bladder bag.
Okay, so
So it was neither one of those. Neither one of those.
No, no. So
Neither one of those.
This is where this came from. When I asked, I said, "Did you say something to him about
No, he
him
didn't.
in my?" Yeah. So he called me. He messaged me saying,
All because I like my
You-
keys in my car.
"You have you are a bladder bag." That is what he said.
I meant to say, do you have a bladder bag?
You are a bladder bag. So I thought he was trying to call me a blabbermouth. And I was just like, what the hell? So then I talked to his brother, because his brother and his fiance won the
Funkos.
Funko Pops from the last episode.
Congratulations,
I
by
asked
the
him,
way.
I asked him what he was talking about, and he's like, oh, he needed a bag, like one of those airbags to wedge open your door to get your, like, unlock the door.
Oh, yeah.
He was talking about an air bag or an air wedge jack. That is what they're called. An air wedge jack.
didn't know.
So when he said that, I was like, what the fuck? What are you talking about, bro? So another one. What's the other one?
I don't remember.
A rat bike.
Oh, rat rod. And a rat bike.
They
match.
call a fucking bobber, bro.
You all could go. Oh, well, I'm not going to get into this discussion because we can go on fucking forever for it.
Huh?
So I'm just as much.
A rat bike.
Yeah.
It's a chopped out bike.
You
Like,
know,
you know what a rat rod is? Basically a rat rod turned into, or a motorcycle turned into a rat rod.
but when I
But
think
they're
of it,
called bobbers.
but when I think of it, you just put on like the an old barrel, like a wooden barrel for a gas tank, or you make it into a gas tank.
Here, so
It's
you
like
guys at
just a
home
mixture
know
of
what we're
everything.
talking about.
So, but anyways, that's my thought process.
when
so.
he was talking about a rat bike on the phone, I'm like, do you mean a bobber? He's like, no, a rat bike. And the only thing that's going through my head is a little rat riding a motorcycle.
I said it to you when I was talking.
Stuart Little.
Yes, that was it. Stuart Little was the book too. Yeah.
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 So yeah, that's what popped into my head was Stuart Little riding a motorcycle, but Stuart Little's a mouse. Just
And he drove a car
throwing it
out there.
Yeah.
At the end.
But yeah, so it's called Chat Language, and it's very entertaining to try and figure out.
I get a kick out of it too because
I hate it.
I like the big old question mark on your face.
I fucking hate it.
I mean, it's okay.
It's fine. How did you get into your car, Chad?
Deja took a shoestring and unlocked it the old ghetto way. We took 2 knives, put it in between the doors, just pulled the door open, she took the shoestring down, pulled it through, like made like a little loop.
Oh, and then hooked the handle.
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I know who taught her that, she told me who. Can I say Deja?
Just answer. Just say it.
Her dad.
Nice, nice. I don't know how many times I had to break into an old work truck when I was doing fireplaces. I had to do it so many
The
different
best
times.
ones are the ones that have like the actual golf club lock. Like, you know what I mean?
That one I understand, a golf club lock. I get that.
The old fucking.
It's the T. You're talking about the T.
But it's a lock on your door too.
Yeah, it looks like a
Yeah,
T.
it was shaped like
Yeah.
it.
Like a golfing tee. That's what he's talking about. It goes up like
Oh,
this.
so not tea that you drink?
No,
Oh,
no,
Jesus.
not tea that we drink. Like a golfing tee. That is
Right.
what he's referring to.
Yeah.
And the only reason that I understood that was because
Doesn't your dad?
that's what it reminds me of. The Corvette.
No, not the Corvette.
Oh no, that one doesn't have it. It's just a
Oh, just the regular
Just a
pull
pin,
pin?
yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah, that's right. It is.
yeah. What are your plans for New Year's night?
Oh,
Pretty much celebrating for the new year. I mean, honestly, to me personally, I just think that, basically ringing in the new year is become more, like exhausting.
why?
Because, like, I'd rather sleep. Like,
Then
there was
sleep.
one year that literally I waited up until New Year's. I'm like, cool, awesome, Happy New Year, and I went to bed.
I've never stayed up unless I was not invited to something.
There was also a few times where I just literally passed out before. New
I've
Year's Eve
never
happened.
passed out before New Year's, even when
I
I
have.
was a child.
I ain't gonna lie, because I really didn't care.
What's your plans for New Year's night?
A lot of debauchery shit.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I do.
So are we gonna play with the 37s?
Hmm?
We're gonna play with the 37s?
Are we gonna get your Karen to come out again? That was awesome.
So we need to hear this story.
But
You wanna speak
make
on
it,
this?
but
We
make
can
it.
we
we
can
can
speak
call her
on
Karen.
it. We can
Make
speak
it-
on it.
So like, you'll have to censor some things for.
He doesn't
years.
have to censor.
Deja, thank you for letting us know that you're home.
Thank you.
Well, if it's inappropriate stuff.
Oh, it's not that in
Yeah,
it.
It's not inappropriate, like
It's
at
just-
all.
It's the
No,
thoughts.
even like what we were doing isn't inappropriate because
Yeah.
it's completely legal.
The thoughts we had.
The thoughts. I will speak on the thoughts because that bitch was
Well,
pissing me off.
well,
Yeah.
I mean, for like, you know, community guidelines for TikTok as well.
Did they move?
No,
Damn. So we get to piss them off again?
why not?
Fuck yes, I'm down.
So
Anyways, you can explain the story behind it.
because it was your toy.
Oh,
Oh,
Yes.
you're.
No, explain.
no, not that. Yeah, that was
Anyway,
Yeah, no, it was New Year's, and I had just gotten this 37mm signaling device, and I had like a little standalone.
so pretty much you can make your own flares.
Love you, Cookie.
And it'd be
I have a 37mm signaling device, which
Signaling
That's
I
device.
legally
Okay.
purchased fireworks for.
sorry, my bad.
What is a 37 millimeter?
It's basically like a 203, but instead of 40mm, 37mm.
Okay, what's a 203?
I hate.
Well, we have people in here
Okay.
that don't know what this shit is.
Okay,
I
so-
know what this shit is.
So if I'm pretty sure everybody's played Call of Duty, it's the new the grenade launcher.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a 40mm. I have a 37mm, which makes it civilian legal. So I had fireworks and whatnot I had purchased, and I was downstairs rolling them up. New Year's came, had them already. Went outside, popped a couple off,
I popped a couple off.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
and then up the street comes one of my neighbors, and she's like, "Hey, you guys almost done?" And we're like, "It's New Year's." Like,
No, that's not how it went.
No, she goes.
No,
she came
she's
up,
like,
my
"What?
baby's sleeping.
Okay, I wasn't trying to hit all that.
She's like, my baby. No, this is exactly how it was. My baby's sleeping. Are you guys almost done?
There's fireworks
Listen,
right there,
listen.
ma'am.
These fireworks we are shooting up in the air are
Minuscule.
more quiet
Then the actual fireworks.
than the artillery shells going off up
Down
the road.
Yep.
I was like,
6
I was
houses.
like, I don't think you want to walk around a 10-block radius to tell people to shut up. Or
Like
something.
Right,
she was
right.
yelling at us, and we're just like, "It's New Year's, the fuck."
And
I did have some choice words. I won't say those.
oh yeah.
Some choice actions would have taken place if.
I was hoping her husband would come over.
No, we're not saying. That. We're
Yeah.
not gonna say. I wouldn't use the launcher.
No.
No. Just bare knuckle it.
Why? I got dragon breath.
That sounds more fun. You don't know, Dragon's Breath is fireball.
Well, yes.
Like a sorcerer.
Yeah, it's just like you take the fireball and you chuck it at him, that's it.
I'm a gun wizard when it comes to that.
Yeah, that was a fun night.
Oh.
I had a blast.
So there's a special message on our live right now, and it's just wanted to let you guys know, Chad, I'm proud of you for doing so well.
Thank you. I'm correcting the grammar.
Yeah, he's a grammar whore.
Yeah.
I like, yeah. He doesn't complain to me
Because
too
we
much.
can't call it the other word, the other word.
What?
So I got to ask a somewhat controversial question. I went to the barber shop the other day. I want to kind of get you guys' take on it, but I don't know. It'd be
Well, you can
civil.
ask and then
You
we'll
can
gauge it.
ask,
Okay.
yeah.
I got asked which would which would I prefer if we were going to the shit or whatever, World War III or Civil War.
Oh yeah, no,
Civil.
hands down, no. World War III, hands down.
Why do you say civil?
Civil War has the most.
No, let's hear it out. Why do you say civil?
Because we can, like, as an Americans, we can work together.
For a Civil War?
That a Civil War is. Let's say
my
against
thought
countries.
process is thinking Civil War. No, I'll take that back. Here's
He,
Yes,
he's
yes,
doing
yes.
the meme.
I
What about
said
you? What about you?
He's doing the TikTok meme of just being like, wait, no.
No,
Because
that
next time
makes-
said
no,
something
makes sense.
Right here,
Go back.
insert the dial-up when he's like this. Insert the dial-up sound. So, what about you? World War III or Civil War?
What was the question?
Which one would you rather be in?
be in?
Yeah, because regardless,
We're talking about
World War
like,
III, there will be a draft.
We're talking about modern times.
Civil
Right.
War,
Is between each other.
everybody
Right.
is against everybody.
That's right.
Yeah.
So,
Because I
Which
had to
one would
think
you rather
of the
be in?
actual Civil War
I would
when you said
rather be
that.
in
And I was
World War
like,
III.
no, I need to switch that around.
so I would choose World War III because, of course, Civil War had the most casualties out of any war.
I mean,
That's really
I
Civil War?
can't go to that.
Oh,
It's
fuck no.
too- that's too
I don't want to
much.
walk outside and just get pumped by
There
my
we go.
neighbor.
There we go.
Because
Right.
just because I looked at his dog
I
weird.
feel like it would be like the purge.
It
right?
would be the purge.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
exactly what it is.
No one's safe. The purge is every day.
And like you can't trust
Isn't it?
anybody.
I
at
thought
that
it was
point.
like
Dun-
Like,
dun-
you
dun-
literally
dun-
have to bunker down.
I'm
That's
not gonna
all
lie.
that you can do.
I am not gonna lie. The last thing I would ever no, because it takes place on the 4th of July.
Every year.
I am not gonna lie. Everybody's like, oh, if a civil war happens or shit hits the fan, I'm going to a military base.
Yeah, you
That is the
probably
last
No.
fucking place you want to go.
Yeah.
Last place. Because guess
100%.
what? They're part of the Civil War that's going against
And
us.
do you really think that they're just gonna be like, yeah, come on in?
No.
Right, no,
like,
they're
yeah,
gonna be
here's
on
some free
lockdown.
weaponry.
That shit's
Like,
gonna be on
no.
lockdown.
Like, they're there to defend everything that they stand for.
Right, yeah.
The-
So,
Like, they're all brothers in arms
not to
for a
mention,
reason.
not to mention,
Either way,
if we,
thank
go,
you.
if we go World War III, we gotta play with the big boy guns.
Yes.
You sure?
Are you
If
sure
there's a
about that?
fucking draft and you get re-enlisted, yeah, dude.
No, because I pretty much see myself, getting back my 249. You getting in for 19. Like, we're not getting, like, my deuces and Mark 19s and fucking rail guns and shit like that.
No, just the standard issue
Dude,
military.
if that happens and I go back to an M4, I
Hey,
will
so-
literally cry.
So if I got drafted and I had my 45 high point, would you kick me out or would you shoot?
I'd shoot you.
Hold up. Who's to say they would let you bring a high point into the
I mean, that's fair. So.
No, if he managed to be, like, get in and he went and bought a high point to use, I would literally shoot you in, like, the left nut just to get you.
Listen, I love my high point.
I do too. I like
It,
it.
it
You
shoots
bolted.
straight,
Yeah.
it's bulky
It's
as
good.
hell.
It is a
There's
paperweight.
no recoil.
There is none at all.
Paperweight.
It's bulky as hell, but
I know it's
I
so
like
fucking
it.
heavy. but
He's
it's
lost in this
great.
because we're talking about firearms. But
We'll get you up to speed. Okay? Go to, like, what one of the range sounds was, yeah. We'll get you up.
yeah, so
So take you to the range, we'll get you up there.
nah, dude. If I re-enlist, I'm gonna try and like if I was to get drafted, I'd try and go in to be a medic.
Hopefully, I should have my 5.56 by then.
Why a medic? Why do you think, bro?
I can see him as a medic.
I loved the medical field in.
I'd be
I
more
love that
explosive.
stuff. I absolutely love the medical field.
I love you, bro. I really do. I go to battle with you. But do not touch me with medical shit.
Why?
Because knowing you, I saw the way you were when we went to that one training exercise. You try to, like, cut off the femoral bleed, and you just fire. again. Don't go
Okay, so
I was like,
hold on, hold the fuck up.
I was like, never again. You would not fucking come here.
Hold the fuck up. All right, so if the femoral artery is the largest artery in your body and it runs through your femur, okay,
It's not through your finger.
or
Your foot.
just thigh. Sorry,
thigh.
why was I thinking femur?
Oh,
Through your
damn,
thigh.
he broke his finger. That's
Yeah, through your thigh. Well, if you end up severing the artery, arteries are a lot like rubber bands. So when one breaks, it fucking launches back to the point where it's stationed at, it's anchored at. Well, an artery is anchored at your heart. So if somebody is shot in the leg and it severs the femoral artery, what we are trained to do is slam our knee.
No, never slammed.
Damn.
No, you slam your knee
Never
right
slam
where the
your knee.
femoral artery runs on
Just
the
to stop
inside.
it.
You know what? I'm gonna stand up on this one.
I gotta pee.
You can wait.
You can wait.
So the
We're-
femoral
we're
artery-
actually almost done.
Yeah,
so.
the femoral artery runs up the inside of the leg into your groin area. You're supposed to slam your leg in there till you can get a freaking tourniquet in that area and you tighten it down. Reason being is you want to act fast. You want to make sure that that pressure is added to that femoral artery so it does not shoot up and it's lost in your pelvic cavity. So therefore, I don't give a shit if I'm bleeding out because of a femoral artery rupture. Guess what? I don't care. Slam your fucking knee in my balls. Let me lose my balls because I don't care. I want to live, dude. Like,
well, the only caveat to that is like, you know, they got the wound already, and you're just now getting there. The second it gets severed, it automatically.
that is not
retracts.
always true
That's
because if
you
it is
just said-
hold,
you just
it's,
said
if
like
it's
a-
held on by a string,
Yeah.
it can hold on by a string for a while.
A string
And
or a
you'll-
thread?
It'd be veins or stringy,
Yeah.
not
Well,
thready.
wouldn't you agree to saying that if it was so if your this is your artery right here.
It's still, there's a
Hey,
fucking
look,
chance, my
look,
guy.
Look. So this whole thing's your artery, and it's being held on by this. You come slam your knee down.
Regardless,
Snap.
it is going to stop the bleeding,
It's going
bro.
to snap.
It
and
is
retract.
going to stop the bleeding. That is what you are trained to
It's
do.
not going to stop bleeding. You would have to be there right when it happens.
Not
'Cause
true.
Unless it doesn't fully retract all the way up to the pelvis, you're just putting your knee.
I don't care. Don't listen to that
Nothing.
because
This
that is what you are trained to
This is
do.
basic physiology, bro. It's going into your pelvis.
Don't listen to him.
Oh
That
my
is
God.
you gotta
It's
do
driving
that.
me
Look
nuts.
it up because that is how it's done. Even in the armpit,
Oh, okay.
like
I was
you.
gonna do something.
It's hard holding that back.
I'll talk to you offline.
I need a nut cup.
Does this feel good?
So we went out to a training. Where were we? Somewhere in Nebraska, right?
It was somewhere. Y'all, it was the first time I ever with y'all guys, and y'all just took it out to BFE.
Yeah. So we were out Columbus. We were out in Columbus. Tags. So we were out in Columbus, and who was it? Was it Brad?
It was Brett that you did it to.
Oh, it's because I fucking
You
hated
just,
that
like,
dude.
slammed
I'm not gonna lie, I did it way too hard because I disliked this guy, and it allowed me to. Because when I was a CLS guy in the Army, if I didn't like somebody, I would give them a core temperature without any liquid.
Now, if you liked you, he'd lube it up,
I would lube it.
like spit on it.
I would definitely spit on it.
A big
I'd make
fat
it.
one.
I'd make it so sensual because it's funny to just like spit on a thermometer and then slowly insert it while making eye contact. It's fucking awkward as shit.
And this is why we had so many shark briefings. Because of this fucker right here.
So, do you know what a core temperature is?
Yeah, you told
In
me
the
that
bomb,
on
yeah.
on
Yeah, he got
live,
the
Yeah.
silver bullet.
Yeah.
Silver
Dude,
bullet.
I don't care what anybody says. You can make anything awkward when you're in that position, and it's great because you're not looked at the same way.
All right, so name the first time you've seen a silver bullet being implemented.
Basic training.
Because I'm pretty sure we've had the same one, but like mine was just fucking terrifying.
Basic training. Was it basic training?
It wasn't like I've seen like 3 guys pass out simultaneously in basic training, but I've never seen it implemented.
Oh,
I've seen it implemented.
it was
No,
Weir
this-
your drill sergeant?
Yeah, but We went
I got a
to
fucking story here.
we went to NTC, which is the National Training Center out in California, and so we're pre-mowing, and a lot of guys they wouldn't go outside and get acclimated to the heat and whatnot. So they sit inside the AC like tents and shit and go to DFAC and whatnot. So we just got back from like one of the little exercises we were doing keeler engagement and shit like that. Right in the middle of an IED blast. Like, dude, I see the guy like raises up his M4 and then just goes straight down. We're like, index, man down. And so like you see the medic guy runs over there and he legit, without missing a beat, flips this guy over in the stomach, grabs his hips, brings him up so his knees are under him, and then just takes it out. Bam! I'm like, oh my god! Oh shit! Let me drink some water. I'm over here.
Weary.
Weary implemented that?
Yes. So Weary, he's the one that said make it as awkward as possible because they fucked up. They didn't stay hydrated. So ever since then, it's just been my thing is make it awkward. Yeah, he fucking just like looked at him and like put his hand on the chest and slowly answered.
That's great.
But you're giving it up already because you have to do it.
I think it was
In a sense, it's consent because you're on a contract with the military.
You have no rights.
you have no rights. That was the hardest part of the military is not having your First Amendment right.
Oh yeah, speaking of rights, what was it? Week 1 of
I know that's political, but
Well,
like,
this is
Sorry.
This is real political right here. Week 1 of what's that? Reception. Paired up with this guy. He comes over. He's like, "Hey, you can be my battle real quick." So we're just sitting in the classroom.
to explain, battles are you have to go with
Two at a
two
time.
people
Everyone
have to
go.
be together at a time,
2 at a time. So
all the time.
me not really knowing him, I was like, "Yeah, I'll be a friend or whatever." Where we going? You gotta go to the bathroom. We go to the drill sergeant or whatever. He walks right up to him, straight face. Hey,
Drill
Is-
sergeant.
hey, drill sergeant, is it cool if we about to go back to the barracks and crash? The look I gave this man, like you dragged me over here to get smoked.
Yo, the
That's
fact
what
of
you
the
did?
matter is, I went into basic with 0 fucks given. I came out with even less fucks given.
Like I wanted to murder you. Like I was like, no, I'll do it. Just like.
Yeah, so you have no rights. The military controls everything you do. You can't post anything that is hateful about politics online or anything like that. No, it's like, wow. I got in trouble by one of my sergeants because I was bashing on the POTUS at the time.
You can't talk about the commander in chief, everybody.
Yep.
I mean, I get
I was
that, I
bashing on
understand
Well, you
POTUS.
can't do it in uniforms or whatever.
Well, technically it was online, and my online picture was me in uniform with a cigarette hanging out of my mouth.
That's probably why.
So,
I mean, I've done a lot of boot things, but damn. Yeah, we all got our moments, man.
yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I just had more boot moments than anybody else. So, that ends. Anybody else got anything to say?
No.
No, not really. I will say this as a closing thing. Those of you on YouTube, what is your guys' resolution? Leave it in the comments below. Like I said,
Ooh,
I
I forgot
will
about
link everything that we've already discussed, the Instagram, TikTok, all that fun stuff in the comment section below. Anybody else have any closing stuff?
If you have mental health, seek somebody out. It's close, no matter what.
Right.
Get help. It's whoever you need to talk to.
I know I've been there for both these two fuckers.
Yes.
Yep.
So, that being said,
Don't do drugs and stay out of school, but if you get sick, do
stay
drugs.
out of school.
If
I
you're
said, let me finish. Don't do drugs, stay in school, but if you get sick, do drugs, stay out of school.
I mean,
Well,
that's
that's
true. Because you go to the doctor prescribes
Oh,
medication.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would have to explain that, but
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Yeah.
So, that being said, guys, this is the Anything and Everything podcast. I'm Dustin.
I'm Devin.
I'm Chad.
Yeah.
That's Steve.
Yeah.
Have a great night, y'all. I love you guys.
Peace out. Good night.